Before I start, I would like to acknowledge Hilliard Castle for using his speech material, the title, Why Students Should Have Mental Health Days. When I was a kid, my mom and I made this deal. I was allowed to take 3 mental health race days every semester as long as I continued to do well in school. This was because I started my mental health journey when I was only 6 years old. I was always what my grade school teachers would call me a warrior. But later on, we found out that I have trauma-induced anxiety and clinical depression. This made growing up pretty well hard. I was worried about a lot of things that other kids weren't, and school got really overwhelming. Sometimes this resulted in a lot of breakdowns, panic attacks. Sometimes I was over super productive, and other days I couldn't get anything done. This was all happening during a time when my mental health wasn't being talked about as much as I am now, especially youth mental health. Some semester I'd use all of those rest days to the fullest. Others I didn't need at all. But the fact that they were always an option in what kept me a happy, healthy, and successful student. Now I'm using those skills that I learned as a kid to help other students with mental health challenges. I'm here today to offer you some insights into the world of teenage mental health, what's going on and what we get here and what we can do. But first, you need to understand that while not everyone has a diagnosed mental illness like I do, absolutely everyone, all of us have mental health. All of us have a brain that needs to be cared for. In similar ways that we care for our physical well-being, our head and our body are connected by much more than just our neck. After all, mental illness even manifests itself in some physical ways such as nausea, headaches, fatigue, and shortness of breath. So since mental health affects all of us, shouldn't we be coming up with solutions that are accessible to all of us? We even did some research and found out that suicide is the second leading cause of death for youth ages 10 to 24 in Oregon. The second leading cause, we knew we had to do something. So over the next few months, we had a committee called the Students for a Healthy Oregon. And we set out the end of the stigma against mental health. We also wanted to prioritize mental health in schools with the help of some lobbyists and a few mental health professionals. We put forth House Bill 2191. This bill allows students to take mental health days off from school, the same way we would do physical health day. So over the next few months, we lobbied the research and campaign for our bill. And in June 2019, it was finally signed into law. House Bill 2191 is really special because of the core concept behind that physical and mental health are equal and should be treated as much. In fact, they're connected. Another concept that I essentially hope you take with you today is that it's always okay not to be okay. And it's always okay to take a break. It doesn't have to be a whole day. Sometimes that's not realistic, but it always a few moments here and there to check in with yourself. Look after each other. Look after the kids and teens in your life, especially the ones that look like they have it all together. Mental health challenges are not going away, but as a society, we can learn how to manage them by looking after one another. And look after yourself too, as my mom would say, once in a while, take a break. Thank you. This is Junel Arcos Sardolola, your public speaker for today. Thank you.